Hello crafters and welcome to this week's From Picture to Page and Beyond Papercraft Show update. I'm Michelle Brown, Creative Director at From Picture to Page, which is our scrapbooking, mixed media art and paper crafting community. And this week's update, I've got a dash of inspiration and then a whole heap of details about the Sandown show. So whether you're watching us here live through Facebook or through YouTube or watching a replay, I want you to pop in the comments, just like Wendy has, say hi, let us know that you're there. And of course, if you do have any questions, that is the absolute best place to put them so I can answer them because we've got so much going on this week. So firstly, our dash of inspiration. So I would really want to encourage you that if you're finding yourself a little bit challenged, whether it's with your creativity or not sure what to do next, to find a crafting community. Now, of course, From Picture to Page has a fantastic community through Facebook and, of course, through our in-person shows as well as our online shows. And we've got a Facebook group, but it doesn't have to be with us. There's so many different online communities, and whether they are through YouTube or through Instagram or through Facebook, there's so many places where you can reach out and see other people's creations, get inspired. Even Pinterest is another great place where you can go get ideas, use them for color palettes or for ideas, or maybe save them for something similar. So you don't have to craft alone and you don't have to craft in a vacuum because, as we know, crafting is something that helps connect us not only with ourselves but also with other people. So I really do encourage you to, rather than to sort of craft in isolation, really think about reaching out, and particularly in Victoria and around Australia as we come out of isolation and lockdown, it'll be really lovely to see people to craft together because it is such a lovely way to connect. So I think that's my inspiration for today, is to encourage you to find a crafting community and find some support and someone you can share ideas with and bounce ideas off. And hello Christine, hi Sue, hi Mary. It's good to have you all here. Okay. Update with the Sandown show. Now, I hope you're ready to take some notes or watch this replay a couple of times because there's a few things I have to talk to you about. Firstly, Spring into Sandown online craft show is happening this weekend, Friday the 15th, Saturday the 16th, and Sunday the 17th of October. Now, it is not an in-person show. I had someone query whether we were doing in-person. It's not in-person, it's online. It's going to be right here in Facebook, and it's free to all of our crafters to come and join us as many times as you want to watch, to participate, to then watch the replays. It's all here. So the other thing is that Friday the 15th of October is actually International Craft Day. So how exciting is that? We're going to be crafting our hearts away on International Crafting Day. That is exciting. Now, we have had a few challenges over the last week or two in Facebook universe. Now, we know that it's been a very reliable platform mostly, but this last week has been a little bit of a challenge. So there's two things I need to let you know. Firstly, I've certainly had reports that some people are seeing our Facebook events at different times. Now, when we first put them in, it was before daylight savings. Now on the east coast of Australia, we're on daylight savings time. And in some cases, people are seeing them in standard time and not in daylight savings time. I've done a heap of research. I can't figure out what's happening. It looks fine on some devices and not fine on other devices. So to circumvent that, like everything, we've got a good backup plan. So for you to check when the sessions are on, the best place to be will be, you guessed it, our website from picturetopageandbeyond.com.au. There we've got a page for each day 1 and day 2, day 3. We've got what time the sessions are on, who's going to be on, and then over the next week we'll also be having what they're doing, and that is the absolute best place to go for all the information. So first place for information is on our website. The second one is for those of you on our email list. Wednesday afternoon, we'll be sending you out a downloadable program. So you'll be able to print that out or have it handy, mark off the sessions. My husband tells me my mother-in-law has already written up on her fridge what sessions she's planning on attending. So I'm really excited to hear that, and hopefully others will be able to as well. So that downloadable printable program will be sent out Wednesday afternoon to our email list. So if you're not on our email list, head over to our website from picturetopageandbeyond.com.au, pop in your name and your email address and you will be good to go. Now, if you need to change your email address, the best way to do it is actually not to email me directly. It's to go onto the website, put in your new email address with your name, and then go back and unsubscribe with your old email address, and that will automatically update you, and that would be really helpful on my part. So that's the first thing. Some of the event times in Facebook are not showing the correct times, so make sure you go to the website, go to your downloadable program, and that will have the correct times in it. Secondly, If anything happens in our wonderful little universe here, we have a backup plan. All good engineers always need a backup plan. And we've been doing trials this last week that we can go live to YouTube if we need to. So for the retailers that are watching, no changes for your end. We'll still connect as we normally do and proceed as we normally do. And if you're wondering where we are and something happens here, that's going to be the best place to go. So make sure that you head over to our YouTube channel. Make sure that you subscribe to that as well. Details will be in the email, plus there'll be a link somewhere around near this video as well. So subscribe to our YouTube channel, and then if anything happens here, we will send an email out to everyone saying abandon ship in the Facebook, Instagram world, head over to YouTube world, and that is where we'll be. So I'm pleased that we have a backup plan. Like I said, we've done some trials, and I'm pretty sure that will work. And the best way to make sure that if that does happen is to subscribe to the From Picture to Page channel, and then also after those shows up for the weekend, that's where all the videos will go as well, over to YouTube, as well as being in Facebook. So we'll just make sure, it's always good to have a redundancy plan. Okay, so they're the two things. Time's not always showing correctly in Facebook events. And like I said, we did a quick run through in Papercraft policy, and it was about 50-50. Half could see it on standard time, half were seeing it on daylight savings time. So I'm not able to fix it. I've even tried deleting events and putting them up again. I don't know. They're still all going to be there so you can see what's coming up. But again, the website is going to be the best place to go, and we'll have that downloadable program ready for you on Wednesday. Now, for those of you that haven't been to an online show before, or perhaps just a bit of a reminder, at From Picture to Page, all of our online shows follow pretty much the same format. So we have a plan every hour on the hour coming to you live and free through Facebook. So about 2 minutes to the hour, we'll be starting a countdown. Now, if you've got your notifications on, that should pop up on your Facebook. If not, sometimes it takes a couple of sessions to for Facebook to know that you're interested. So you might get a notification that we're going live, or you might just have to go to the From Picture to Page page and refresh that, and that should come up as well. So you're definitely going to find us somewhere there in Facebook. And while you're there, like we said, be part of the community. Make sure you comment, just like Jeanette has, and Manal and Mary. Say hi, ask any questions as we go along, and it's just such a lovely opportunity. So even though we can't see all of you, we know that you're there, and it does become such a fantastic weekend. So 2 minutes to every hour will be going live. If we're not there, look, give us a couple of minutes. Sometimes things can happen at our end and at our guests' end as well. And then just make sure that you're following From Picture to Page, you have your notifications turned on, and we should be good to go. Now, also, as part of that crafting community, I'm sure so many of you will be crafting along. So there's a couple of places where you can share your creativity. Of course, Papercraft Posse is the best place. And if you're doing it on your own Facebook page or your own Instagram, make sure you use the hashtags P2P and hashtag Spring into Sandown. That'll allow us to find things and then share them with our community and comment on them as well. And we're so looking forward to seeing all the things that you do with us over the weekend, and whether you're crafting along or just crafting in parallel, however works for you, whatever works for you, I should say, that would be great. Okay, so that's the most important information so far. So the lineup for the show. It's all happening very quickly, so the website's not quite up to date, but believe me, I'm working on it. I'm doing my best. We're still waiting on a couple of updates from some of the retailers, but we'll let you know what's happening. So Friday, the 15th of October, unfortunately, Mel from Scrapbooking and Crafts won't be joining us, but we will be still kicking off the day, and stay tuned to what we'll be filling in them. Then we've got Peninsula Papercraft Boutique, and we've got some simple stamping with Jen. And then we've got Kathy from Eclectic Images, and she's doing a gorgeous Aussie beaches scene. We then got Snazzy Scrapping with her new releases, and we can't wait to see what they are. We then got Hillbilly Scrapping, still waiting for details there. Kazaz with Jen, and she's got some fantastic new colour wheels that Kazaz have released, and we're really looking forward to seeing how she uses them. It's got a large stencil and also a die, so you can create your own small stencil. It's going to be so much fun. We then got Mary with Craft Zone doing some easy card making. Then got myself with Mixed Media, and we'll be doing our Art by Marlene Paints and art journaling. We've got Crafters covered, and are still waiting for details there. And finally, we are hoping to have a special guest for you on Friday evening, but I'm just waiting to confirm that. So I'm not going to give any spoilers just yet, but believe me, when I'm ready to announce it, you're all going to know about it. You'll probably be able to hear me screaming from Mount Waverley. So on day 2, on Saturday the 16th of October, we're kicking off the day with Kazaz with Alison, and she's showing us the beautiful new Kazaz stencil silhouettes. Then Kathy will be back with eclectic images, and she will be showing us her layered rosebud. We then got Kerry with a paper experience, and she's showing us a bauble card that can also make baubles. We did a run through that, and I'm absolutely fascinated with it. So I'm really looking forward to the video that Kerry will be sharing with us. We've got Close to My Heart, and on Saturday we've got Danny, and she'll be showing off the new dies to create some cards and gift card holders, which is a great idea with the holiday season coming up. Hillbilly Scrapping, Peninsula Papercraft Boutique, and Jo will be showing us her mixed media altered notebook. We've got Mary and Craft Zone will be showing us some of their new products and their kits. And again, for those of you just getting started, Craft Zone has a fantastic array of products that will really make it easy for you. We then got Fiona with Crazy Cats Mixed Media and Tagged Your It, featuring tags from Tim Holtz, Dina Wakely and Illusions, a great one for those fans. We're then going to have Hobby Hoppers with Steph, and she's got some adorable critter cards to show us. I had a chat with Steph last week, and I'm so excited that she's representing Hobby Hoppers and really looking forward to the creations that she's doing. And then finally on Saturday, we'll be wrapping up the day with Jeanette from J Crafts, and she'll be showing us how versatile the new Sweet Poppy stencils are. Then on Sunday, the 17th of October, we're kicking off the day with Tracy and Stamping Up, and she's going to be using the Love Santa tags, but also showing us how to make cards out of the set as well, so we can absolutely get the most out of the products that we have. We've then got Kathy with Eclectic Images, and she'll be doing a beautiful opalized dragonfly. So for those of you that are huge dragonfly fans, and I know that there's a few of you out there, this is going to be just such a fantastic project. We then got Mary from Craft Zone showing us some new techniques. Then Close to My Heart and Kim will be showing the new Holly and Ivy scrapbooking. We then got Natalie from Little Bits who'll be doing fabulous foils to stunning stencils. We've then got Denise from Luscious Labels with her new word I didn't practice because I forgot, anemone and sentiments stickers. Anemone. I'll make sure that we practice that before the session. And finally on Sunday we've got Crafters Cupboard. So 28 sessions, 18 retailers. It's just going to be a really fantastic weekend. Now, was there any other questions? I think if you're here on Facebook and you found us here, this is exactly the same way you'll be able to find our sessions across those 3 days. So like I said, make sure you're on our email list. Head over to the website from picturetopageandbeyond.com.au. And if you're already signed up, it'll let you know. Otherwise, pop it there. That'll be where you can get your downloadable program. That'll go out Wednesday afternoon. It'll also be where we contact you if there's any major problems here and we're heading over to the other platform. That's where we will be as well. And of course, like we said, all of these videos will be up on YouTube that following week. So if you subscribe there, then we can make sure that you will get all the information. So I think that is everything you need to know. Spring into Sandown. Jump into Sandown. Come on, Michelle. Spring into Sandown online craft show. We're so looking forward to spending that weekend with you. I know it's not the same as heading out to Sandown Raceway, but we're not having to pack vans. We're not having to drag around partitions. We're not having to do all that lugging around. So it's a very different sort of show, very different sort of preparation and different sort of involvement. But again, our retailers have just been going above and beyond with some of the projects that they're getting ready to present to you over the weekend. And of course, we love supporting our small local retailers because it is such an important part of our crafting community. So be ready on the 15th, 16th and 17th of October here in Facebook, over in YouTube as well. Be on our mailing list, and of course for all the details head over to our website from picturetopageandbeyond.com.au. If you have any questions, certainly get in touch with me, or alternatively pop them on the Papercraft Posse group, and myself or one of the 800 or so other crafters should be able to help you out. Thanks, Christine. Yeah, we are really looking forward to an online event. And then, of course, hopefully after next week, we can start putting together our program for 2022. We've already got a bit of a really good lineup, and we're looking hopefully to cement some of those and, of course, let you all know as soon as all those details are finalised. So I think that is everything for today. As we said, any questions, you know where to find me here on Facebook or an email or on our website. I'm really looking forward to having Wendy and Tamara join me for the weekend. So we're going to get that sorted. I think that's everything. So Dash of Inspiration, make sure you reach out and join a crafting community just like this one here, where we understand you, we understand your need to be creative and your need to learn new things and connect with people that have similar interests. So this is the place to be. And of course, the weekend, Spring into Sandown, we're so looking forward to spending it with you. So this is Michelle signing off. We hope you have a crafty day.